Hello there guys, Eric Chana here for Forever Football DRFC, your Doncaster Rovers fan channel, and today it's another DRFC Daily Reports, bringing you the latest news and rumours, not speculation, but some good, reliable rumours, but also confirmed news mainly from Doncaster Rovers Football Club. We've got three big updates today. On three players that are now 100% back fit for the game this Saturday against Wigan Atheltic. So, before we get started, guys, make sure you like the video, comment down below, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss another video for more content. We're on the road to 500 subs. Can't believe it, halfway to a K. We've only been on YouTube once. This is our first season. This is our first full season on YouTube. So, halfway to a K, I can't even believe that. So thank you very much, guys, for all your support. And for now, guys, let's have a look exactly what's been going on. So, of course, the big story, well, three big stories. Three players back fit for Saturday's game against Wigan Atheltic. And yeah, this is big. This is potentially massive returns that could give the squad an extra boost. We're also going to be talking about Andy Butler and the fact that he's come out, well, according to a reliable journalist, he said that the pennies finally dropped for the squad, and hopefully this could be the turnaround. So we're going to talk about that as well. But there we go. So let's first talk about the injury returns. Josh Sims, Brad Halliday and Joe Wright are back in this squad, ready for the trip against Wigan, the game against Wigan on Saturday. Brad Halliday was injured with a back spasm. He went to see the chiropractor. He's been past fit. He's ready. He's going to be able for the weekend. Josh Sims, whatever was wrong with him with Southampton, the nerve in his leg or whatever it was, Southampton are given the go-ahead. They're not sure what it was, but they're given the go-ahead. We've got the go-ahead from Southampton. So Sims is also able to feature against Wigan as well. And then also Joe Wright, who suffered a bit of whiplash in the previous fixture against Charlton before the Bristol Rovers game, is now back as well. So he's been responded well to treatment, as has Brad Halliday, as has Josh Sims. So all three of them, Sims, Halliday, Wright, back from injury and back ready for their fixture coming up against Wigan on Saturday. And you know what? That gives the squad an extra bit of confidence, that does, to be fair. I think that Sims being back, Halliday being back, Wright being back, I think that's really good stuff from them. And, overall, it should be fantastic to see exactly what's going to go down on Saturday with those three back in the squad. I think that it's three important first-team players back in this squad now. I think that we needed that extra depth, even though, Horton wasn't the worst right back in the team. But, even though Horton could play both sides, I think it's nice having that out-and-out right back in Halliday. And, yes, he hasn't been the most consistent over the last few games, but I think that he's still generally, arguably, our best right back since the Sean O'Driscoll era when we had O'Connor and things like that. He's arguably been our most consistent right back, best right back. So it's great to see him back. Joe Wright's a wonderful centre back. It's great to see him back in the squad. Josh Sims is excellent. He's been a great player for us. He didn't look himself before he got injured, so it's great to see him back, and hopefully that means on Saturday he's going to give 100% as he would usually try and do. Now, final story today. I can't remember the journalist's name, but he's got a blue tick, so it's verified. But apparently he's been saying on Twitter that Andy Butler has come out and said that the pennies finally dropped for the Rovers squad and they know what they need to do now and try and get that back, get the results going, hopefully, and it'll start on Saturday. Now, obviously, even though when I say the pennies finally dropped, what I don't mean by that is the pennies finally dropped, they don't see promotion, they're just going to see out the rest of the season. That's not what we're saying. The pennies dropped, they know what they need to do, they're going to fight for it and show. Now, the Rovers' reaction, the fans' reaction to that is, put your money where your mouth is. That's what the reaction from the fans are. Put your money where your mouth is. And to an extent, I agree with them. I think that, it's easy to talk about the penny finally being dropped, and they can go for it on Saturday and remember now what they're playing for, because we're still in the top six, we're still in for the playoffs, we're still in for that, and they're realising that now. And, some people will say it's too little too late. Do not rule this squad out completely, because bear in mind, we're Doncaster Rovers fans. Bear in mind, I'm a Donny Rovers fan. It's never easy being a Doncaster Rovers fan. It's never easy. We don't make it any easier on ourselves. And it's never easy being a Rovers fan. There's previous, experiences where we never make it easy on ourselves. We always make it hard on ourselves. The 2012-2013 season, when we scored in the last minute at Griffin Park to achieve not just promotion, but because Bournemouth drew, we were champions that year as well. We don't make it easy on ourselves. So if we can slip into those playoffs, into that top six, and bear in mind, rival fans have said to me that we need to be in the top six, even though despite the recent run of bad games, no win in six, I think it's going to be no win in seven if we lose on Saturday, but no win in six, no 4 losses in a row, 3 or 4 losses in a row, and obviously it's not the greatest run of form, but we have to remember, before that, we were in the top six. Even though at the minute we didn't deserve to be with the run of form we were on, we were in the top six. We were in the top six for most of this season. And we can't throw away, it's like Lincoln City, for example, they can't throw away all that good work for a bad end to the season. We can't do that. And that's why I'm glad, obviously this is a verified journalist on Twitter, I can't remember the name of it, but Rovers fans who've seen the post will know what I'm talking about. But the verified journalist has said that Andy Butler has come out and said the penny's finally dropped. And, it's very, I'm glad that the penny's finally dropped. People can say it's too little too late, but it's not too little too late. We know this squad could get firing again. We know we can get them firing again. We know we can get into the top six, only just. We might not make the playoff final, but who cares? We got in there in the end. And if we can get to the final, the playoffs, we can do it. We can absolutely do it. Anyone could win at any time. Look at Wycombe Wanderers last season in the playoffs. Yes, they're going to be relegated back down to League One, but look at them in the playoffs. They went all the way. They were one of the favourites to be relegated last season. See, and yes, they had a points per game to help them get into the playoffs ahead of Peterborough, but you know what I mean. They went in the playoffs, they won it against all of the odds. If we could get in there, we have a 1 in 4 chance, a quarter chance of getting into the championship if we get into those playoff places. I'm not giving up hope, and I plead with the fan base to not give up hope just yet. Yes, we haven't won in 7 games. Yes, we haven't, we've lost 4 in a row. It's not fantastic form. We are bottom of the form table. I get that. But keep the hope. Keep the faith until it's mathematically impossible. And then you can say, well, the season's over now. Let's look back on the season and see where we can improve for next season. That would be my message to the fans. And the whole comments, from this verified journalist on Twitter about the penny finally dropping for our side, maybe it is a blessing in disguise. Maybe we'll go to face Wigan Atheltic on Saturday and we'll batter them and we'll prove that the penny's finally dropped about what we can achieve this season with the squad we've got. So we just need a little bit more belief in the fan base. And, I'll be one of the ones to drum up that belief. You guys will hopefully drum up belief. We could do it. We could do it. So big shout out to the journalist, the verified journalist on Twitter, for reporting that the penny's finally dropped for Andy Butler. Rovers fans that have seen the post will know what I'm talking about. You'll see the post, you'll know what I'm talking about. And, I'm glad that you've seen it, because that, some people might think it's too little too late, but I don't think it's too little too late. I think we've still got a massive, massive, massive chance. So I'm not giving up belief until it's mathematically impossible. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this DRFC Daily Reports. The penny has finally dropped, apparently, and we'll try our best to get the best out of this season as much as possible and try and get back in the top 6, and it starts on Saturday. Stay tuned for the preview tomorrow. And for now, guys, I'm Aaron Chandler from Forever Football, DRFC. Keep living the Rovers life, and that, my friends, is full time. Rovers till I die. Come on. The penny's dropped. Let's get the wins to get back in the top 6. This is our season now. This is our season.